Alright, so up next here is Assassin's Creed Origins. We are going to Egypt. All in 4K. Everything is 4K now. Just... Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Ah! We are in Egypt. Everything is black and gold. Just how I like it. Man, like I said, I watched this in 1080. Man, seeing it in 4K now. Wow. So smooth. So crisp. So clean. So smooth. So crisp. That's an Outcast song.
My home. The sacred oasis.
Siwa. Okay. Now this is supposed to be like all of Egypt. It's not just a couple little towns and whatnot like we've always had. This is all of Egypt. Now, if this looks rough at all, as it says down bottom right hand corner, this is alpha gameplay. So this is still in development. This is still work in progress. It looks great just for alpha gameplay. Like I've seen alpha gameplay where the textures aren't even on the maps and everything. This is main stage video stuff I know, and they showed off this so much. Some Ghost Recon mechanics in there. This is just like the drone in Ghost Recon Wildlands.
What has happened?
Yeah, so you're tagging enemies just like in Ghost Recon Wildlands. So there's like gold bricks or something that you see in there, maybe wood or something. I don't quite know. We don't know just quite yet. Find your target, tag them, and instead of running in and shooting everything, we are stabbing, blah, assassin style.
Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
Now, the reason why I'm doing full-on gameplay, not just announcement trailers, because big thing for me with Assassin's Creed is how does it play? So how does the fighting mechanics and everything in it work? How does the stealth mechanics in it work? In my opinion, like Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, like there's been a few Assassin's Creed games they did not play very well, and the story was off on them. Assassin's Creed 3, like the guy, the Native American dude, Connor, I think his name was. That just shows how much
Better be careful here.
I got into that. Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag, everybody loves Black Flag. Me, the story was just meh. It was average at best. It's just Connor and Edward were not assassins. They didn't care at all to be assassins. So it was just a more or less stealth game with swords and stuff. It wasn't really an Assassin's Creed. It didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed to me. Loot systems in here, which we've always had. You know, upgrading your swords and everything. They're taking cues from other games and adding it in there. Kind of like the Dark Souls, Injustice 2's doing it.
It's too dangerous. We'll pass for now.
Neo, you know, there's a lot of games that are doing it with the loot system and everything, and upgrading your character, and then you get better, you know, equipment from the levels.
Guide me, Senu.
So again, back to the Ghost Recon type of stuff. Target, you know, grab your targets, lock them in, and then go. It looks like there could be also the instead of loot chests, you go up to the people and you steal the stuff out the people, which I don't mind that because I didn't. One of the most tedious things in Assassin's Creed has always been going to get the loot chests, and you know, you get the map in the shop, you go and get the loot chests, you go and get the flags, all the collectibles and everything, and usually when I'm grabbing the collectibles, I put on some music and I do it like I probably have like 3 other Assassin's Creed games where I have not gotten the collectibles in because I've got way too many other games to do. Cool little drop down. Same type of stuff. This gameplay right here is pretty cool. Although instead of like knocking back a sword or whatever, it's a lot of, you know, sidestepping and whatnot. Different style for a different type of person. He is Egyptian. He's not Italian or He has a different training set to him, so I can see the reason why they would put a different moveset on. This I don't like that right there. I do not like that. You should have to do a precision shot. This is supposed to be a realistic game. Don't break gravity trying to make that shit. Nah, that shouldn't be happening.
Available October
Every other
27th.
Assassin's Creed game, you had to like
Pre-order
run
now
up and
and
hit
get
the
a bonus
shot
mission,
precisely and
Secrets
everything.
of the First Pyramids.
But overall, some gameplay mechanics I would like to see fixed. They're a little, wonky and whatnot. But overall, very, very good looking package deal that we got going on here. Some interesting stuff being shown off. Some pretty cool stuff and everything. I have high hopes for Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm kind of wondering what the real, the present day stuff mixed in with the Assassin stuff. If you know Assassin's Creed, you know what I'm talking about. I'm wondering how much in the desert and then maybe on riversides. I don't quite know the whole geography of Egypt. So I'm kind of wondering who exactly you are fighting. Oh, and origins. So are we going to see the origins of when they first find the Apple of Eden? Because the Apple of Eden, is always from mankind starting to present day. That Apple of Eden is the center of attention that the Templars and Assassins are fighting over to get control over minds and humankind and all that stuff. A lot of history behind it and everything that ties in with all of it. So what I'm kind of wondering is this the origins of them figuring out the power of the Apple of Eden? Because even Altair, he was figuring out stuff off from scrolls that were written way before, and then he figured out, he pretty much put his life into figuring out the Apple of Eden for the rest of the Assassin Order to, afterwards, or to use it afterwards. So yeah, a lot of stuff that could, should, and maybe will be in the game. Some stuff that could be worked on. This is alpha gameplay, as I said. Hopefully they'll switch up a couple of little things in there. Hopefully it plays very smooth, like the mechanics of the gameplay and everything play very smooth, and not just okay, prime example, Assassin's Creed Unity. You got bogged down so bad by gunshots. Like, I played through it once. I don't even care to play through Assassin's Creed Unity again. I didn't mind the game. Like, it was a cool, very, very cool idea of having co-op and everything throughout the whole thing. But I actually liked Syndicate better because you could actually get around shots and everything. You could dodge the bullets and whatnot. Even though that's not realistic, it was still a gameplay mechanic that was very welcome because it was almost impossible to do some of the missions on Unity. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Don't, if you're gonna put something like a gun in there, give us a way to combat it or defend against it. Don't just be like, you're screwed. Yeah. All right, I'm back again. The first video I did for Assassin's Creed Origins was gameplay, talking about mechanics and everything, breaking down what we're seeing in video and in the gameplay stuff. So this one is going to be story, and yeah, let's get into it, see what the story's got to offer. So once again, we're going 4K 60. Very, very nice. Everything is nowadays.
We are the first.
The originators. Origins.
The first to see the gods.
Well, who knows? He might just been really high.
First to tame their beasts.
The Native Americans said the same thing.
The first to guard the soul from evil.
And pull your guts out. And then mummify you.
We conquered this land.
You might actually see some pure.
An empire.
So now they're thinking the Romans. Assassin's Creed Rome. Why do we not have that? Oy.
But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood
Like-
born in the shadows.
Assassin's Creed Sparta would be fucking awesome. Sliding down the pyramids.
They are the
the first to call themselves
Colosseum.
assassins.
Oh! Going into the Colosseum, we got, wow, some horseback stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember this trailer now. I have seen so many trailers this weekend. You have to climb up the side of the pyramid. Oh, that's going to take forever. That's pretty cool right there. The Brotherhood begins. Giant ass snakes.
Available October.
Where is
27th.
Cleopatra?
Pre-order now and get.
Where
a
is
bonus mission.
the other dude
Secrets of
that
the first
you
pyramid.
always see from the Mummy Returns or whatever with The Rock and all? Wouldn't that be something if like The Rock just runs out? Ah! Okay, so it's a quick little story trailer. We'll see you in the next video.